Hey Scorpio, my fellow spiritual nerds, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting your March forecast for love and career. If you've never been to my channel before, you are so welcome here. This is my channel I created to just put some love and light into the world because there's a lot of crap out there, right? And just doing my little part. So yeah, they're general readings, and if it does not resonate, don't try to make it fit, but I do encourage you to check out your moon sign because that can sometimes be a little more accurate depending upon who you are when you were born. If you would like a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. All right, you guys, starting with career, then we'll move on to love. We're going to start by getting an oracle card, and I'm going to turn that over at the very end. And it's going to tie all this together. I'm not going to look at that. I said I'm going to turn it over at the end, and then I turn it over. Not going to look at it. I'm going to get one love card. All right. So, with career, Scorpios, we're only going to take the cards that want to fly out, and we're not going to force anything. We have out the Knight of Staffs, the Knight of Wands. This is visionary energy. This is fiery energy. This could be somebody else or you occupying this energy, but it's confident. It's very bold, courageous. We have the Devil card and we have the Moon. We've got some major arcana here. So keeping your resources close to you. This could be keeping information close to you. This could also be saving your pennies, but you're basically that withholding energy of the miser can come in really helpful when you're when you don't want to expend too much, you don't want to sacrifice resources. So we do have the unseen here. This is the moon energy, and it's ruled by Pisces. So it can be subconscious. It can rule over the fears that might be underneath something, and it could be ruling over something you just don't see. So we're going to unpack that soon. And we have the Devil here. This could be a Capricorn in your midst, but it also could be simply a behavioral pattern that's no longer serving you, and you're ready to flick it away. And there's a sense of the illusion of being stuck in a cycle with the Devil, and it's depicted with those two people chained to the Devil. The chain does not exist. The chain is simply an illusion. So we've got a very interesting read coming out because we start with a very extroverted energy on appearances. Whoever this person is appears as very outgoing, extroverted, confident, and all the energy outside of that or next to it is inside. It's all kind of like this. It's protective. It's quiet. Okay, tell me more about the King of Wands. So I think that if this is your energy, then you are not maybe showing on the outside that you feel a lack. This could be you don't have as much money as you'd like in the bank. This could be that you've lost some money or resources, or just a mind frame of scarcity. If this is not you, however, this is somebody maybe you're working with who appears really confident. This could be an entrepreneur. This is definitely, the King of Wands is an entrepreneur. So I think that has something to do with the moon card, what's hidden. And there's a sense of, that's smart sometimes. Fake it till you make it. You have to present on your outside a certain way in order to get the business in the first place. Four of Pentacles, what is that? Okay, so flipping but not flying. We've got 10 of Cups. More fours. This is about stability. Your relationship with stability is really at large in the month of March. And you're being really smart about it. You're having victory over it. So you're being very intentional with, I think for a lot of you guys, this King of Wands represents you. You're being very intentional with how you appear to your comrades, your coworkers, if you are an entrepreneur and you have your own business, to those you are advertising to. And what's going on in the hidden world, the moon card, what's going on for the moon? Floating out, we've got the star. Something hidden beautiful, that is going to come out. You might get some surprise attention, actually. The Star card is ruled by Aquarius energy, and it's very expansive. It's a sense of your prayers being answered. It's also the celebrity card of the deck. So you could be getting notoriety, noticed for something, but you don't see it yet. It's around the corner. Anything else? Flipping but not flying. We've got the Knight of Swords. We're only going to take flyers. Only flyers, please. Thank you. There we go. Now we've got another Wands individual. This is the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, the partner of the King of Wands. The Queen of Wands is somebody who is very confident. They look good. They're attractive. They like nice things. And they can be quite social. They can be extroverted. That doesn't mean that you're an extrovert. But definitely somebody, if not you, is taking on these characteristics. It does feel like basically what's happening is a fake it till you make it type of thing, where, you know, inside you're holding your resources close to you. You have to be kind of stingy with where you put your money and your effort, because you need to build, you need to grow. And so on the outside, you're presenting yourself in a very certain way that it looks extroverted, confident, entrepreneurial, you know, and this is really great for convincing people to come on board with you, to invest in you, to buy from you. And what's happening is something hidden is going to give you attention, going to give you credit, notoriety. And you're going to start actually truly occupying that space of confident entrepreneurship inside as well with the Queen of Wands. That's what this feels like, okay? Now, I know this is general, and don't try to make it fit if it doesn't, but that's how it feels. The Devil card. What is the Devil for my Scorps? The Sun. I want to know more about this. The sun shines a light on the whole reading. Whenever the sun comes out, it could come out right on top of the Tower, the Devil, the Death card, and it's kind of like small potatoes. Everything's looking great. But I do want to know a little bit more about this Devil card. So this could be a Capricorn in your midst, but we have the, you know what this feels like? With a Page of Pentacles is a little bit of, oh, what is this called? You guys, if you remember this term, it's called like syndrome, something syndrome. When you're like this sense that you are faking it, or that you're pretending like that you're a poser, but it's something syndrome. And you're really not a poser. You really have all it takes. You really are all that in a bag of chips, but it's that feeling. It's kind of, anyway, what that feels like is you breaking through this sense of like, I'm not really faking it anymore. I really am a success. This is all me, and I brought myself here. You guys, leave it in the comment box if you can remember that term, please. Okay, this looks super cool. So there's this beautiful evolution. I'd like to know from another deck, any advice for my Scorpios, any advice? These have all been pre-shuffled with your energy. But one for good measure. Scorpios, any advice in their career? Queen of Pentacles. So this, it could be another individual. It could be you. Let me get some more out, and then I'll give you some advice. There's some people that are coming out in your reading. So if there was ever anybody in your midst recently who's kind of a naysayer, they speak before they think, they're not emotional, they can be a doubter, they can be harsh with their words, they can be mean sometimes, screw them. Like whatever, if that's a client, if that's a coworker, if that's somebody, if that's a relative, whatever it is, it's attached to an energy of you putting an end to a chapter, whether it was with a project or something, but that's all coming to a close. And when that comes to a close, so is your anxiety around this individual. And Wheel of Fortune, if they are coming back into the picture, they're not going to be back in the picture for very long. So the advice from Tarot is like, chin up, pay attention to this character. Somebody, so there is a nurturing energy that is practical, that's like, how can I help? right? And then there's an energy that's dysfunctional around you, that is sharp with their words, and they might be coming back around, but there's a really beautiful turn of events that is about to occur. And I think you're basically like, you're going to be able to close up this chapter of any anxiety with some of the voices around you, because you're really going to pick and choose who you're going to listen to, who matters more. And you're going to have a little bit of a superpower around that in March. Cool. Let's move on to love, you guys. So I'm going to gather up these cards. We're going to neutralize the deck. I want to use the same deck. We're just going to kind of clean the energy. In the meantime, if this is resonating or you want to claim the reading, collaborate with my energy, say hi or hit the like button. And I thank you very much. Scorpios in love, March 2023. These cards are wanting to bend. All right. Cool. Fun. Well, something was harsh. There was a hard ending at some point, and it could have been sudden. It could have just been a little wrenching for some of you. Maybe harsh truths or communications were exchanged. But anyway, that's done. That's done, okay? Now moving forward, you have the Knight of Wands coming forward. This is somebody who is very attractive, and whether you're ready or not, this is an energy that wants you. It's a quick moving energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is beautiful. One, it's a karmic card. Everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. Even on days you wake up doubting, like, what if I had done this? Or what would have been like if this had happened? This is your confirmation that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. But it also can mean a beautiful turn of events, possibly somebody coming back into the picture. Some of you guys know who this person is, and they are coming back for you. Because we also have the Page of Cups. This is miracle energy. This is really fun surprises. This is playful. Something where you least expect it. And then we have all these options. All that glitters is not gold, so it's important to remember not to get carried away sometimes with illusions of options. Because, it's kind of like those seeing eye posters. You can, before you blur your eyes and you look into the poster, it just looks like a bunch of just different shapes. That's this. And then when you look closely, the technique, you can make out where the picture is. So all that glitters is not gold. When you look closely, each goblet is full of something. And sometimes that's treasure, and sometimes it's serpents. But it looks like you've got fun on the horizon. Anything else on this Ten of Swords? I feel like the energy is not on this Ten of Swords, this harsh ending. I feel like it's very much moving forward. Oh, and that's because you have Six of Swords to represent it. Six of Swords is healing. So you are going to this is all about healing. March is about moving on with your life, healing, leaving choppy waters and going into smooth waters. A lot of you guys will have help with that too. And that's represented by other people being in the boat. This navigator. Some of you guys will have help, whether it's a friend, family member, or a therapist, whatever it is for you in your scenario. It's like you're moving up and up and far away from this experience. And this person is coming in to kind of shake things up. This Knight of Wands, who is this? Errol. They could be an earth sign. They could be a fire sign. We've got Queen of Pentacles. Tell me more about Queen of Pentacles. This could be a single parent for some of you guys. I think you're exactly what they want. This feels like sudden happiness. We have the Tower card coming out. Sudden happiness with King of Wands energy. There is something you don't expect in love that's going to happen, and it's going to be positive. I think that this person is going to come off as possibly a playboy or playgirl at first. And you're kind of like, are you for real? And then actually, as you get to know them, you realize that there's a definite possibility that this person holds for you. Because you're going to be very, very happy. But they know what they want. They see you and they know they have no doubts. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune, anything else about this karmic? Is this somebody coming back around? Is this... Okay, we've got the Five of Cups. Doesn't look like a very happy card, does it? So let's get some clarity. What's this Five of Cups meaning? So communications, working through something, you're going to get information, a message, an epiphany coming through. Initially, it might touch on something that was disappointing, but you're working through it differently. Oh, you could be contacted by whoever it was you had an ending with, but you already got that healing. And so, yeah, you might have like a little tiny relapse of disappointment, but I think you're just, the movement of this tarot reading is forward. It really is. I want clarity on that magical card of the Page of Cups. Yeah. We've got 8 of Wands, and we have 7 of Wands. This is you like something feels so good you can't doubt it. You know, this is you falling back on how cool it was, this run-in with this person, or how great you felt, or this playful feeling, this belly laugh, this passionate offer. It felt so good that you're going to be able to fight off any of those little weaselly doubts that come in. Sun card. Yes, you are. Pay attention to how it felt, because that's where your authenticity is, and it's going to lead you through this next part, which is all those options, right? All that glitters is not gold. What's that all about? Because I think what you're doing is you're like, yeah, but can I trust myself? Can I trust this? And you can trust how it made you feel. 7 of Cups. Yeah. You are leaving something. We have more cups. This is the 8 of Cups, 7, and then the 8. So you have all these options. I wouldn't be surprised if whoever hurt you before gets back in touch with you. You take a little dip, maybe you get triggered or whatever, and you work right out of it. But you have these options presented to you, and you are leaving something behind. Wow. You guys have an active love life in March. So advice for Scorpios. Advice for my Scorpios, and then we're going to check out your cards. The Devil. Beware of the Devil. What about this Devil? Advice for Scorpios. You don't have to make a choice. You don't have to make a choice. The Lover's in reverse. You don't have to feel burdened and stuck to this. That's an old cycle pattern. Maybe for some of you guys, it's because guilt comes up, or this person makes you feel indebted to them, or you feel like, oh, I need to do the work. I need to get back into this, and I got to make another choice, and da-da-da. You don't have to work hard for it. You know, it's almost like you make a choice by not making a choice, because you've got the 4 of Swords here, and then you got another 4. You've got the 4 of Cups, and 4s rule over stability and stable-minded, stable emotions. And I don't think, if you feel like, follow your emotions. You know, Scorps, you're a water sign, and you're really good at listening to yourselves. Your intuitions are on point usually. So the 4 of Cups, if you feel apathy towards this, there's your answer, right? Boom. I love you guys. I really do. For your love reading, we have the card that we turned over in the very beginning, and that is release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Boom, babies. And we have adventure. Say yes to the adventure. Say yes to your intuition and your emotions. If it made you, whatever is making you coming out of the blue, coming after you with this wand, this Knight of Wands, does it make you feel wanted? Yeah. Does it make you feel great? Does it make you feel fiery inside, playful, alive again? Listen to it. You will. I know you will. Because the cards say you will. And this is done. You gotten your healing. Maybe if you get triggered, forgive yourself. Cool. Move on. You guys have got this. Okay. I'm wishing you all luck. Hit the notifications bell if you don't want to miss a reading. And I'll have your dailies out very soon. Take good care.